Oh, good. I wasn't sure that I would actually find you down here on time. Consider me to be pleasantly surprised. Arthias was supposed to be showing you around today and explaining the rotation of duties for each of the stewards. But unfortunately, he was called away to accompany the master of the estate to the nearest village to the east for some urgent business there. Oh, no. Nothing that you need to concern yourself with. Your primary concern is to be focusing on absorbing as much of the information that you learned today as possible. Neither myself nor the other members of the staff are going to have time to hold your hand through each of your daily tasks. We're all very busy and have lots of our own work that will need to be tended to. I don't have time to babysit you, and neither will Arthias when he returns. What? Yes, that's right. I'm gonna be replacing him for today. I must warn you, I have very little patience for slow learners. I suppose that's probably why Arthias tends to train the newly acquired servants and I'm just in charge of managing everything else. As he would likely put it, I lack people skills. Anyway, as I said before, we're on a tight schedule and I expect you to keep up with me. Come along now. I haven't got all morning. Now, as you've probably already realized, we grow a large majority of our own produce. If you look out the window to your right, you'll see the garden. In the garden, you'll see a few other servants already tending to the harvesting and care of the plants that are growing there. Most of the crops are standard fare, but we do have several exotic fruit and vegetable plants that will require special attendance. Marlone, the woman over there with the dark hair, is in charge of the oversight of all the duties pertaining to the garden itself. She has the knowledge required to maintain and ensure proper care of even the rarest of plants in the harvest. You are to be sure to routinely check in with her when it's your part of the rotation in the garden. Neither she nor I will be pleased to find that you've gone and ruined one of our exotic plants. Do you understand? Good. Now, down those stairs to the left, you'll find the main library. In the library is a collection of over 2,000 texts, from lands reaching from the far east all the way to the far west. Collected and cherished by the master of the estate himself. Arivelle is the librarian who maintains the collection on most days. But when he is busy or has to escort the master on a journey to obtain a new text, it will be the responsibility of another member of the staff to tend to the books. That may include you. So at some point during the next week or so, I expect you to familiarize yourself with Arivelle and ask him about his maintenance procedures, so that in the event that you're required to take his place for the day, you don't completely ruin one of the precious texts. You know what? This is all so tedious. I simply don't have time or patience to show all of this to you. I may not have the highest of expectations for you, but certainly I think that you should be able to figure out the more obvious responsibilities using at least a small amount of common sense. During the kitchen rotation, you'll help prepare meals. During the cleaning rotation, you'll have to tend to cleaning. During the errand rotation, you'll be sent into town to obtain supplies, and so on and so forth. Honestly, it should be simple enough for you to pick up on your own. I don't really see much of a point in needlessly analyzing and explaining every detail of each position, when I'm not even experienced in those positions myself. Huh? What is my position here? Well, first of all, it is highly disrespectful to ask me such a question as your superior. I'm going to forgive this one informality, but don't let it happen again. But to answer your question, well, actually, you know what? That's not for you to know. I don't know why I would even bother telling you. It's not something that you'll ever be doing yourself. so it would be pointless of me to explain the finite details. All that you need to know about myself and my position here at the castle is that I am your superior and that you must answer to me or face the consequences. Also, as punishment for your impolite question, you've just lost the basic respect of having me call you by your name. I need to think of something else to call you so that you can remember your place here. You're flighty and somewhat impulsive, not to mention nervous and fluttery. Sparrow. I'm going to call you Sparrow until you've earned my respect. And don't flatter yourself. This isn't a pet name for you to fawn over or familiarity. I often give new servants appropriate nicknames based off the first impression that they give me. It's up to you to change my mind about you and to earn your name back. Until then, you're nothing but a little sparrow to me.